here, it says, "Now when they have finished their testimony, the beast that comes up from the abyss will attack them and overpower and kill them. Their bodies will lie in the public square of the great city, which is figuratively called Sodom in Egypt, where also their Lord was crucified. For 3.5 days, some from every people, tribe, language, and nation will gaze on their bodies and refuse them burial. The inhabitants of the earth will gloat over them and will celebrate by sending each other gifts, because these two prophets had tormented those who live on earth." And so the beast here symbolizes Rome. So the beast is Rome, and it will come up from the abyss and crush the Christians and put an end to their prophesying. And that is exactly what the Christians at the time who would have been reading this were going through, right? And the whole earth will gloat and rejoice that the two prophets had come to destruction. And so I wonder if, like these two prophets, right? They were doing great things for God, right? They were prophesying, they were preaching the word, they were spreading the gospel, and then they were met with opposition. They were met with the Roman Empire, and they were crushed by the Roman Empire. And I wonder sometimes, I wonder if my faith or if our faith would be a part of that group of Christians who is willing to be martyred for their faith, right? I wonder if our faith will prove, or would our faith prove not genuine when faced with that kind of serious persecution and that kind of serious opposition. And sure, I think we do have to consider, persecution for us looks very different than what a persecution for Christians who were oppressed by the Roman Empire looks like, or even for other Christians today in other parts of the world. Persecution looks different for us. But I do believe that the world is just against God now as it was back then. And so when we're faced with opposition, right, when we're faced with that kind of persecution, or even just trials, will our faith prove to be genuine in those moments?